Hey guys, and welcome to the second race of the 8 Human Comedy 1 hour endurance races, this time on Deep Forest Raceway, with 2 times fuel depletion and 8 times tire wear, as you can see on the upper part of the screen now, not anymore. So 620 performance points here, and racing tires, contrary to the first race in Kyoto, so slightly higher PP performance points and racing tires, as already said. As you can see here, I took the Toyota 86 GR, again on the racing tires, the hard ones. And let's get into the strategy so that you not have to watch the entire race if you don't want to. I did a one-stopper on set tires without traction control. Mostly I did use it in the beginning, just as in Kyoto, because I didn't know how the tire wear would really play out in a one-stop strategy, or with a one-stop strategy. So yeah, but you can definitely turn it off if you want to. You can of course even leave it on, even on TC5. It would slow you down quite a bit on this track, maybe not that much, would still quite slow you down, but you could still easily win this race even on TC5 if you do a one-stopper. Obviously you can use any other Group 4 car, because the 86 GR here that I use is one of the slowest in a straight line, I'm pretty sure. Could be mistaken. I think it's one of the slower ones. Cornering is pretty good though. It's rear-wheel drive, obviously, which helps in cornering. You know, rear-wheel drive cars, when maxed in turns, are generally quite a lot quicker than front-wheel drive cars and even all-wheel drive cars. And yeah, so you can use basically any other car that fits the requirements of racing tires and not being higher than 620 performance points. I did, of course, as in Kyoto and as in any other of these endurance races, tune the car very close to the limit of the regulations, because why not? It helps winning the race easily. I could win this race probably even in a stock 86 GR. I guess I could, with a one-stopper as I did here, but it would be of course a lot harder, so why make yourself your life harder if you don't have to? So the next lap, now what am I saying? In this lap we're going into the pit lane, so the middle of the race. It makes sense, right? If you do only a one-stopper, of course you would do that in the middle of the race, if you can, exactly in the middle of the race. Like, for that you can maximize your tires, the performance of your tires. And yeah, difficulty wise, this race, just as Kyoto as well, they have a lot of similarities if you want, so strategy wise, and not even that far off from the performance points, etc, etc. Anyway, difficulty wise, just as Kyoto, this is a 2 out of 10 in my opinion, so it's very easy. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say about it really, except that in the 30th lap, which is about in 2 minutes, I guess, you will see the fastest lap of this race in real time. This I did for every of the 8 endurance races, so that you would have a better understanding of the gearing that I use, the lines, the ideal lines, the apexes, the braking points, because while not being a world-class driver, I'm a decently skilled driver and mostly use you know, the right lines and the right braking points, etc., etc. So that the more casual guys of you, you know, who are maybe not so familiar with racing or this game in general or whatever, would have, you know, a nice example lap of for you to use. And here it starts. And just like last time around, I believe it's a little slowed down weirdly. I hope my system isn't going to crash like last time. Because yeah, it did. The seconds are moving too slow if I'm not mistaken. If you look at the second counter. Time counter, you know. Yeah, it's I believe it is a bit slowed down. Okay, more time for you to more easily check out, you know, the apexes. Although on that track, honestly, it's one of the easier tracks in the game. Maybe one of the easiest. Although it's not, I mean, it's not piss easy or anything. It's still a lot more challenging and technical than an oval or something, or even some other non-oval tracks in this game. But it's, yeah, I guess it's still one of the easiest. 35052 from me. This was my fastest race. The fastest lap in this race. About 7 or 8 tenths slower than Inostroza though, with his 1:34.248, as you can see on the left side of the screen. He was driving the Porsche Taycan, the fully electrical car, so on these two very long straights of this track, and well, on the rest of the track as well, he could really use this insane acceleration of the car and, you know, pull away quite nicely. The downside is he had to pit. I believe he was on a 3 or even 4 stopper, at least 3, so he would lose a lot of time, of course, in the pits compared to me. And I was not really losing that much time per lap on him, so yeah, that was nice. Worked out really well. So yeah, that's the last lap of the race. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. If you have questions, just comment below. The strategy is in the description as well. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.